How did an army of chickens completely expose the bully who was harassing my sister? My little sister was 13, and this kid at school wouldn't leave her alone. She said no when he asked her out. That should have been the end of it. Instead, he started bullying her, shoving her in the hallways, calling her names, following her after school. I went to the principal, explained what was happening. The principal barely looked up from his desk. They're both 13. This is kid drama, we'll handle it. Weeks passed and it got worse. The kid cornered her by the lockers, told her she'd regret ignoring him. I wanted to confront him myself, but I was 18. He was 13. That would be assault. But we lived on a small farm. We had chickens, 20 of them. I'd seen them attack fully grown dogs when they got too close to the baby chicks. Chickens couldn't be charged with assault. I started getting an idea. My sister came home crying on a Thursday. He pushed me today. She was shaking. He said I'll regret ignoring him. I'd had enough. What if we get him to come here? I said. She looked at me. What? I explained how chickens worked, how protective they were of their chicks. If he gets near the baby chicks, the chicken will cook him. He'll get cooked. Her eyes widened. You want me to bring him here? Into the chicken coop? I grabbed her shoulders gently and knelt down to her level. I'm your older brother. I wouldn't let you down. She nodded. Tomorrow at the bus stop, act interested. Tell him you want to talk privately. And once he's here, I paused. Make him angry. Push his buttons. She agreed. We practiced what she'd say. She was nervous, but she wanted this to end. The next day, I watched from my car as she got on the bus. When she came home that afternoon, she texted me from the bus. He's coming. I was already positioned in the house where I could see the coop. I watched as she walked up the driveway. The kid was following 10 feet behind her. What's your problem? Can't you see I like you? He called out. My sister didn't turn around, just kept walking. Hey, pretty little idiot, I'm talking to you. He continued shouting. Then my sister suddenly stopped at the edge of our property, turned to face him. You wanted to talk? Come on, she said. He stepped onto our property, now officially trespassing. You've been playing hard to get for weeks. You think you're special? My sister started walking toward the chicken coop. Maybe I am. I could hear the anger in his voice. I was slightly worried, but trusted the plan. What did you just say? I said maybe I am too good for you. She was following my instructions perfectly. I mean, look at you. You're pathetic. His face was turning red. You can't talk to me like that. Why not? You've been talking to me however you want for weeks. She reached the chicken coop, opened the door. You seriously brought me to your farm to insult me? He was right behind her now. No, she stepped inside the coop. I brought you here to show you something. He followed her in. This is stupid. I didn't come here to look at chickens. My sister bent down and picked up one of the baby chicks, cradled it in her hands. What are you doing? You said you wanted to talk. She looked at him. So talk. His jaw clenched. Put that chicken down. Why? Does it bother you? Put it down and look at me when I'm talking to you. My sister just stood there, holding the chick, staring at him. You think you can just ignore me after making me walk all the way out here? He stepped closer. The chick chirped. You're a stupid little... He grabbed her arm. When I tell you to do something, the baby chick squealed in distress. That's when all hell broke loose. The mother hen suddenly charged. The kid froze. Then the rooster launched with a screech. Kid's eyes went wide. What the? The rooster's spurs caught him across the cheek, right below his eye. He screamed. Let go of my sister's arm. This made the baby chick squeal again. He was officially cooked now. The entire flock swarmed at once. 20 chickens on him. Blood was running down his face. He tried to kick them away. Get off! Get off! But the hens were relentless, pecking at his legs, arms, anywhere exposed. He swung his hands to protect his face. The rooster came at him again, spurs raking across his knuckles. Help! He was crying now. Please! My sister just stood there, holding the chick, watching. He stumbled backward, tripped over a hen, fell hard on his back, and started flailing like a turtle on its shell. The rooster landed on his chest. The kid was screaming. He rolled over and scrambled on his hands and knees toward the door. The chickens followed him, pecking his legs as he tried to run. He made it out of the coop, but fell face first in the mud. That's when I ran out. What are you doing on our property? The kid looked at me, his face streaked with blood, tears, and mud while the chickens pecked him. She set me up. I looked down at him getting swarmed. My sister invited a boy who's been harassing her? I don't think so. He scrambled to his feet and ran. An hour later, his parents were at our door with an officer. The kid's face bandaged, his mom furious. She invited me here. She set me up. My sister shook her head. Why would I invite my bully to my house? The officer looked at the kid, then turned to his mom. Your son bullied a girl, then trespassed on her private property. You're lucky this family isn't pressing charges. My sister looked at me later that night. The chickens did what the school wouldn't. I nodded. Sometimes you need an army of chickens to solve your problems.